Hello everyone on the internet. It's a rainy kind of cloudy day as you can see outside. It's not very sunny. So I thought I'd just do some budget, really manly arts and crafts. And this one has to do with a shotgun. Check that out. Let's give you guys a closer look. That's interesting. Tool Bench Hardware. That's kind of a brand that you see in dollar stores. This says it's a tool organizer bar. Usually used to hold wrenches and things. Those don't look like wrenches, do they? These are 2¼ inch slugs for my new shotgun. The really cool thing about this is I've, just been cruising around, checking out budget deals and things, and lo and behold, at the dollar store they had this tool organizer. The whole thing functions as a plastic bar, and it's got these plastic loops in it that you can remove and move around to hold things like wrenches and hammers and stuff. I actually don't think it can hold the weight of like sledgehammers and things like that, but if it can hold wrenches, it can definitely hold my shells. So here's what I did. It does require a little bit of modding, but the only tool you need is one of these little screwdrivers. And all you have to do, like to the bar itself, is remove one loop, all right? Check out on the back, we've got a mounting hole right there, and then a screw. The screws attached to these little pillar things. They kind of look like bookends, those things people have on your shelves that hold your books up. But the screw actually holds this in. All I did was I moved it back, took one of these things out, one of these tool holder loop things, who knows what they're called, I sure don't. And that's all you have to do. It usually has 10. I took out 1, so now it has 9. And I've experimented with this for about half an hour, and I find that this is pretty damn good. What you do is you remove 1 and you put 7 in the middle, leave number 9 out here empty, and you leave number 1 empty, the ones closest to the bookends. That's what I'm calling them now. By doing that, these are springy, so I'll take this one here. They have a little bit of spring to them, and that makes it have tension holding your tools and whatever. And I find out that 7 with 2 empty ones is some pretty good tension for holding shells on. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed without trying to knock it over. 1 ounce slugs, they're not the lightest rounds out there. They are heavy. Like, out of all the rounds to carry, shotgun shells are pretty damn heavy, and they're big too. You gotta carry, if you want to carry a lot, they're pretty big. So that's my solution right here as a little DIY shot shell holder. I don't think they meant for this at the tool bench factory, but maybe they'll see this video and they'll send out, shooting accessories. This whole thing was $1, like I said, dollar store. I left the hole there, and there's one back here as well, right there. I left those on because maybe I'll mount this to something, who knows. What I'm thinking is I might throw some cordage through this empty loop and that empty loop and mount it to something. But this is a really good hard mount system to carry some ammunition. Let's say you are a guy with a gun safe, and it's one of those quick safes that, you know what I'm talking about. It reads your handprint, or you do a special thing and it opens really quickly. And it's really good for self-defense type stuff. Intruder in your house and you got to pull out your 12 gauge. That's a pretty quick way to do it. A lot of people like to keep the side saddles on their guns, but a shotgun isn't the skinniest weapon out there, and adding a shell holder to it makes it about that much thicker. So yeah, it kind of takes up some space in your gun collection there. A lot of people do Velcro, but what if you want a hard mount system? This is pretty much a good cheap way to do it. Use the empty holes right there. Put some screws either into your gun safe, or maybe you can, I don't know, mount it some other sort of way, magnets or Velcro or whatever. And you've got a hard mount system right in the wall, and you can just pull out your shells. It's pretty simple, works just like every other holder out there. Oh, you can also take these out of the bottom. Unlike other hard shell holders, these have a little bit of give to them. So what you can do is try and do this one-handed. like, I mean one-handed without this mounted to anything. Take your thumb, put it on the little loop that you wanted, right? Let me reset that so I can do an actual demonstration. Take your thumb, put it there, hook your pointer finger at the bottom of the shell, twist the whole thing. Oh, come on, this totally worked 10 seconds ago. There you go. I really wish I had a camera person for times like this. But you can pull them out of the bottom if you kind of pull them towards yourself. So instead of being straight, they're kind of pointed this way, and then just pull down. And they come out pretty easily. As you can see, I can also load from the bottom and keep things mounted. Let's get this thing back up. Everything else is the normal type shot shell holder deal. If you guys have any good deals for any gun stuff, let me know. Or if you have your own video, do it yourself. Send me the link. How awesome is this? And all I really had to do was take out one loop, and it holds 7 shots. So that's pretty good. I'm going to leave you with that, guys. Oh, another tip. This would be a very good vehicle mounted deal. Like, let's say you're a very tactical-minded person. You want to keep ammunition in your car, hopefully locked. And you wanted to mount something, literally maybe to your seats or to the back of the car, you know, a door panel, something like that, or maybe your glove box. You can have something flip out with these. This hard mount screw-in type deal is pretty damn good. Honestly, I think that's where this excels. Inside a gun safe and in a vehicle, you know, really hard mounted. I mean, you could probably mount this to your shotgun too, using straps or something, but I prefer this to actually be screwed in. Like I said, $1. It's the Tool Bench Tool Organizer Bar. I'll leave it with you guys. Stay safe out there and have a good one.